Hi, I'm Rita Wilkins, also known as the Downsizing Designer. So people often ask me, like, how do I get all of the ideas about what to talk about on my videos or what to write about in my blogs? And to be honest with you, all of my inspiration comes from you. So I'm always listening. People are always writing to me or trying to call me, connect with me to say, I really don't know how to declutter. I don't know how to get started, or I've started and I keep getting stuck. All of those things I listen to, and then I just try to give you some solutions so that you can continue on that journey. So this particular video was inspired by a friend of mine. She had turned a big number. It was a new decade for her. And in a quiet conversation, she said, Rita, I just am so discouraged because I've kind of lost that zest for living. She's feeling like she has more years behind her than she does ahead of her, and she just wasn't feeling inspired. So I want to just thank my dear friend for inspiring me. I hope that this video will inspire not just you, but many, many other people. So I'm wondering if you've ever noticed that spirit of adventure has died and that you no longer jump out of bed to take on that day. So what happened to that bold, brave, spontaneous person that you used to be? You know the one that was passionate about life, who was fearless, who let nothing get in her way from living the life, to your fullest every single day. And she was confident, she believed in herself, and she was willing to take risks. And she was never too tired or too busy to try something new or to say yes to life. And bottom line is, she was unstoppable. So I guess you might be wondering, is that woman gone forever, or is she just stuck in need of a reboot, perhaps a big kick in the pants, maybe from a good friend or maybe from a video like this? I hope that it works. And has she accepted that status quo living, that she's given up on her big dreams for adventure, for freedom, and for fun? Or can that spirit of adventure be reignited and set on fire again? So, and if you find yourself yearning to get unstuck and change your life, step out of that comfort trap, unlock and unleash your inner child again, and rediscover the life on skinny branches. So one of the first things to do is to do a little self-assessment. And I use journaling. I use talking to friends. I use just a lot of meditation time to just look at your life as it is right now. And if it's not what you want, admit, you're stuck. And there's nothing wrong with being stuck because we all get there. So you're stuck in life, you're stuck at work, you're stuck at home. Maybe you hate your job or your career that's going nowhere. Maybe your relationship or your marriage has lost the sizzle that it once had. Or maybe you feel alone and afraid after divorce or after the death of a spouse. These are all normal life journeys and normal feelings. So if you're an empty nester or if you're retired, not knowing what to do in that next chapter can be scary. And maybe even just feeling the impact of aging. You look in the mirror and you don't look the same, you don't feel the same, you don't have that same energy. So the first thing to do is to admit that you're stuck. The second one is take a closer look at the life that you're living right now and be brutally honest with yourself. Are you just going through the motions each day, living your life without that passion or that fire in your belly? Are you getting up each day to that same old status quo life? And are you pretending that your life is better and that it's great? And when people say, how are you doing? You say, oh, it's great, when it's really not. So are you hiding and denying or not paying attention to living your life fully and just accepting it? And are you getting in your own way of preventing you from living that life of your dreams? So these are some questions to ask, and it doesn't, it takes a little bit of time to do it, and it's well worth that time. So then another question is, what's stopping you from living that life that you really want and the one that you deserve? So it takes courage to admit that you've gotten or you've forgotten about your big dreams, that life isn't exactly the way you want it to be? And do you wish to just reignite your passion and be on fire again and to live those big dreams? So believe it or not, just a few simple changes can make a big difference. So it's about waking it up and shaking it up, waking you up and shaking you up, and empowering you to get unstuck and to step out of that comfort zone. And something that will motivate you to take more chances, believe in yourself again, and to reboot, recharge, and reignite your life. That way you can experience the life through a new lens of fun, excitement, freedom, and passion. So there's 10 simple steps to bring back that adventure, that freedom, and that fun into your life. So number 1 is to create a vision for the life that you want. What will your life look like 1 year from now? So if you answer some of these questions, what's most important to you right now, so that you can align with what you value most? So if it's travel, if it's being near your children, if it's creating holiday traditions around the kitchen table, what do you want most? And what did you do before that you want to rediscover again? So given the holiday season right now, a lot of people are saying, oh, I wish my children would come over and I wish we could have those big dinners again. Okay, so why not try to create that again? Either, reinvent that or recreate it the way that it used to be, or the way that you want it to be now. So it could be that it's much smaller. It could be that it's much more casual, whatever it is, but it's up to you to create the vision. So what new things do you want to discover? New places, new people, new experiences. I have a friend who every time I'm with her, she inspires me because she's hopping on a plane to go to Mexico. She's hopping on a plane to go to Venezuela. She is amazing because she just makes things happen. But she's always thinking about, what do I want to discover? What experiences do I want to have next? And then what scares you? What's something that you would be really challenged by and feel powerful if you tried? So those of you that might have listened to all of my videos when I went to France for 30 days by myself with a ticket to and a ticket from, that was scary. But I have to tell you, it was an adventure of a lifetime. I would do it again in a heartbeat. So I was definitely challenged. I felt very powerful, more and more powerful every day, even though there were a lot of times that it was scary, but you just push through. So by challenging yourself to do something that scares you, it does make a difference. And then you start to, feel that sense of adventure again. So when you commit to your vision, life is a choice. You get to decide, no one else does. And remember, without action, nothing happens. So number 2, develop a vacation mindset every day. So obviously we can't go on vacation every day, but you can be a tourist in your own town, wherever you live. Be curious, be open to learning, ready for new adventures and fun around the corner, even if it's just right in your own backyard. Catch that sunrise or that sunset. Stand in the forest and the park and just look up and be grateful. And then be in awe of the beauty that surrounds you every single day. So when you think about being on vacation, we definitely are different when we're on vacation. We're more open to experiences, and that's what developing a vacation mindset means. Number 3 is dare yourself to do something new every single day. So challenge yourself to become less predictable. Surprise even yourself. And a must read if you want to reboot your life and get unstuck is Dare Me by a friend of mine, Luann Khan, who for 365 days challenged herself to do something new, and it changed her life. So if you've been waiting to try stand-up comedy, acting, ziplining, pink hair, just do it and watch how powerful you feel and how free you feel from allowing that fun to come back into your life by trying something new. Pink hair, I don't know about that one. Number 4, challenge yourself to see your life through a new lens. So going back to my friend, she had gotten to the point where she saw her life as being pretty boring, not very exciting anymore, and she didn't know that she could get it back. But I'm speaking directly to her right now. She's listening to this video. I do want you to challenge yourself to see your life through that new lens of, yes, it is possible. So when you change your perspective to bring back that childlike wonder and excitement, practice living in the moment. Start noticing those little things. And it's kind of like seeing something old new again, as if you saw it for the first time. So if you have grandchildren, this is definitely a big help, to see the stars or the moon in a completely different way, sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, whatever it is that lights you up. And it might sound kind of silly, but being a child again, in that childlike wonder, opens your eyes to fun and excitement. Number 5 is let go of the old ways of thinking and those old habits. You can take control of your life, so let go of that negative self-talk, like I can't, I don't want to, it's, I'm too busy, and challenge yourself to develop a positive mindset that will help you overcome those old barriers that have prevented you from living that life that you really want. So learning something new is an example, where you say, well, I don't know, I can't do that anymore. That's not true. You can basically do anything you want, and it's always up to you. So number 6 is to tune out to tune in. So pay attention and focus. Notice what you need to do to tune out in order to tune in. So that means remove that negative self-talk or those toxic people in your life, those people that tell you you can't when you know you can. So tuning out of negativity and surrounding yourself with positivity and people that believe in you. Declutter your home and your mind. That's number 7. So when you simplify your life by letting go of the stuff that weighs you down or holds you back, you're going to travel much lighter. It makes room for the life that you really want, and it helps you practice removing things from your life that you no longer want, need, and use. All of those things weigh you down physically and mentally. Number 8 is challenge yourself to learn something new. So overcoming your fear of technology, taking a course, asking for help, and just jumping in. So the other day I was challenged, greatly challenged, by putting digital photos into a digital frame for our brother who's in the nursing home. And I was frustrated, and my sister, who's much more tech savvy than I, jumped to my help, and she helped me get that completed. But it's important to at least try. And even though you may not be able to do it, get someone else that can help you. So whether it's that fear of technology or taking that new course, teaching a course, just jump in. And, sometimes starting that new business that you've been dreaming about, the coffee shop, the flower shop, that online course. If you learn a new hobby, try a new sport, invest in a side gig of some kind, all of those will start to add that spark back to your life again. Number 9 is just say yes to life. So put yourself out there. You might remember, friends would call and they'd say, do you want to go do this? And you'd say yes. How often do you now say, no, I'm too tired, I don't really feel like going out again, whatever it is. But when you start to say yes to new experiences, meeting new people, accepting those invitations, no more excuses of being too tired or too busy. Practice that pure childlike joy each day. Roll down the hill, go down the slide with your grandchild, have a water balloon fight, whatever it is, but just say yes to life. And number 10 is think like a champion. It's normal to doubt yourself sometimes, but don't let those doubts define you. Instead, let them inspire you, and that will help you become better at thinking that, yes, this is possible. It's hard work to design the life that you really want. You might be tempted to quit, but don't. Look up and don't ever quit. So challenge your fears and challenge that status quo living. Most importantly, don't wait. Start now to bring back that adventure, that freedom, and that fun so that you can live a life with no regrets.